Hello, children. It is Joshua again, and once again, we are back with the Bible, and this is, of course, an atheist point of view, where I, the atheist, am reading from the Bible, the New International Version, from one cover to the other, one chapter at a time, because I find it quite amusing. I think it's really funny. I mean, really? I mean, it is. I mean, just listen. But anyway, while I read, I also listen to Muppet music, and it started off like this. Okay, now where I left off was Exodus chapter 40. This would be the final chapter in Exodus. Mainly just a bunch of instructions. Okay, first paraphrase is setting up the tabernacle. You see? More fucking instructions! Verse 1. Then the Lord said to Moses, set up the tabernacle, the tent of meeting, on the first day of the first month. Place the ark of the testimony in it and shield the ark with the curtain. Shield the ark with the curtain. Whatever. Bring in the table and set out what belongs on it. Then bring in the lampstand and set up its lamps. Alright. Don't forget the lamps, dude. Place gold altar of incense in front of the Ark of the Testimony and put the curtain at the entrance of the tabernacle. At the entrance. Yeah, I wonder if there's an exit. Emergency exit at the tabernacle, you know. Because it might be a fire hazard not to have one. Verse 6. Place the altar of burnt offering in front of the entrance to the tabernacle, the tent of meeting. Place the basin between the tent of meeting and the altar and put water in it. Set up the courtyard around it and put the curtain at the entrance to the courtyard. Verse 9. Take the anointing oil and anoint the tabernacle and everything in it. Consecrate it and all its furnishings, and it will be holy. Holy! Holio! Verse 10, then anoint the altar of burnt offering and all its utensils. Consecrate the altar, and it will be most holy. Doesn't that sound funny to you? Most holy. Anoint the basin and its stand and consecrate them. Consecrate, yeah. Consecrate really hard. Really rough. Verse 12, bring Aaron and his sons to the entrance to the tent of meeting and wash them with water. What else are you going to wash them with? Pudding? Verse 13, then dress Aaron in the sacred garments, anoint him and consecrate him so he may serve me as priest. Verse 14, bring his sons and dress them in tunics. Oh yeah, I forgot to Google that. Oops. I had to Google a tunic. Anoint them just as you anointed their father, so they may serve me as priest. Their anointing will be to a priesthood that will continue for all generations to come. Moses did everything just as the Lord commanded him. Of course he did. Always does. That's just what Moses does. Verse 17, so the tabernacle was set up on the first day of the month, first day of the first month in the second year. Once again, I would love to see these calendars, because I want to see if they say BC on them. When Moses set up a tabernacle, he put the bases in place, erected the frames. Erected. It says erected in the Bible. He erected the frames, inserted the crossbars, and set up the post. Maybe I just have a dirty bite. Then he spread the tent over the tabernacle and put the covering over the tent as the Lord commanded it. Because Moses can't think for himself. Verse 20, he took the testimony and placed it in the ark, attached the poles to the ark, and put the atonement cover over it. Alrighty then. Verse 21, then he brought the ark into the tabernacle and hung the shielding curtain and shielded the ark of the testimony as the Lord commanded him. Again, gee, who didn't see that one coming? Verse 22, Moses placed the tabernacle in a tent of meeting on the north side of the tabernacle outside the curtain and set out the bread on it before the Lord, as the Lord commanded him. It's like the chorus. As the Lord commanded him. Verse 26, Moses placed a gold altar in the tent of meeting in front of the curtain and burned the fragrant incense on it. That fragrant incense. Do you really have to say it's a fragrant incense? Isn't that kind of given by saying it's incense? Guess not. I mean, are there stinky incense? Okay. As the Lord commanded him. Verse 20. Okay, we did that one. Verse 28. Then he put up the curtain in the entrance to the tabernacle. Verse 29. He set the altar of burnt offering near the entrance to the tabernacle, the tent of meeting, and offered on it burnt offerings and grain offerings, as the Lord commanded him. Oh my God, get a new catchphrase! Shit! One-liners are getting old. Okay, let's see. Verse 33, then Moses set up the courtyard around the tabernacle and altar and put the curtain at the entrance to the courtyard, and so Moses finished the work. As the Lord commanded him. Nope, not that time. 6 previous verses, yeah. Every single verse that ended, as the Lord commanded him. Fuck. Alright, next paraphrase. The glory of the Lord. I think, we're about done. Verse 24. Then the cloud covered the tent of meeting, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. Moses could not enter the tent of meeting because the cloud had settled upon it, and the glory of the Lord filled the tabernacle. The glory of the Lord filled. What is he, a liquid now? Oh, of course. God is anything, isn't he? Yes, of course. That makes perfect sense. Yes, he filled it. It just became a liquid. Okay, where did I leave off? Yes, verse 36, in all the travels of the Israelites, whenever the cloud lifted from above the tabernacle, the cloud, they would set out. But if the cloud did not lift, they did not set out until the day it lifted the cloud. If the cloud doesn't do shit, we ain't doing shit. Fucking cloud, Jesus Christ. Verse 38, so the cloud of the Lord, cloud of the Lord was over the tabernacle by day, the fire was in the cloud by night, in the sight of all the house of Israel during all their travels. Guess what, kids? That was the end of Exodus. Hallelujah.